Cindy, do you know what makes today such a special day? This is the first Saturday of May. Do you know what happens then?
I don't.
It's World Naked Gardening Day. That's right. I have no idea how this show is going to come out, but I'm telling you, it's a real thing. Look it up, World Naked Gardening Day. But before we go and do some gardening, we do have some work to do up here, Cindy. What's going on today?
This is the Scott Lynch Memorial Ride, and it's a little overcast. I'm sure you're a little hot. I'm a little chilly, but it's going to be nice today.
Yeah, well, perfect day for a ride. Absolute perfect day for a ride. Big shout out to Crambo's out in Greencastle, man. They do a fantastic job out there, man. If you haven't been out to Crambo's yet, they're right on US 40. Looks like an old Texaco building there. Stop in, see Chris, see Beth. You know, Chris is a world-renowned painter. They have Harley mechanics, and they have all the accessories you need. Have you gotten your tires on your bike yet? Make sure you get out there and get some new tires on that thing, all right? Hey, man, Crambo's, they will get you noticed. I know this is a memorial ride. I know the funds are going to a scholarship that the American Legion does, because we are at the American Legion post here. So what do you say we find somebody, learn a little bit more about Scott and about what's going on?
Let's go.
Still Horse is brought to you by Leidendorf Law, with over 60 years experience in motorcycle and automotive injury cases.
I'm just curious. I noticed a lot of people are wearing shirts like this.
Yeah.
Is there a symbol for that?
Scott always wore them. Scott was always wearing as far as I know.
Okay.
But yeah, that's why we're doing it.
Gotcha. I just saw everybody was. I was like, I understand. It's nice and it's going to be warm today and everything else. It got that kind of Hawaiian feel to it, but not used to seeing that many of these kind of shirts on a ride like this. So that's pretty cool.
So Donna, I know this is all fresh and new. It hasn't been that long since your husband has passed away. But tell me about the ride and how you feel about all this that's going on for him, this memorial ride.
Scott loved to ride, and he wanted to leave a legacy behind. And obviously this is what we're doing, and we're raising money for his, it's actually not his, it's the American Legion Scholarship Legacy Fund. And it's what he wanted to do. He wanted to get out and wear a Hawaiian shirt all the time and a nice day and ride around and just have fun. That's all his life was about.
Well, I saw a bunch of Hawaiian shirts around, and I wasn't sure what that was for.
He had an obsession for Hawaiian shirts. He just loved to wear Hawaiian shirts. That's what he loved all the time.
So can you tell me what exactly happened?
Well, we don't know the full story. He was leaving the ride a year ago on a charity ride here with the Legion from this post, and he was going down on the way home, and there was a 5-car, and he was the car number 4.
Oh, wow.
And so we don't know. I don't know. He hit the back of that car and then hit the pavement. So
Well, I am so sorry for your loss. I know this ride is a help, to be able to just have the memorial ride for him and be able to see all the bikes coming in. It's amazing what bikers do. We always say that. It's amazing what they do. And, I know that this is hard, but just remember he's looking down on you today. And, and it's going to be a good day for a
it's
ride.
going to be beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful. And this is what he wanted. This is what he would have wanted us to do.
And it's cool that you can do that, since this is what he wanted and he would have preferred to do. You're doing it for him.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Did they put you guys together here because you're the only 2 motorcycles that don't have a fairing and all that stuff?
No, it just happened that way. We just pulled in together.
I was like, that's almost like discrimination right there. They're putting you guys back here, and it's like, it's almost refreshing to see a motorcycle that doesn't have a fairing on it.
I know it's getting hard to get used to riding without the windshield, though.
Yeah.
I used to ride choppers, and now with the windshield, it's kind of nice. At least for an old man.
Dude, I understand. Trust me, I understand, because I normally leave my windshield off, but if I'm going on a all-day ride or whatever, guess what? The windshield goes on.
Yeah.
Hey, man, Leidendorf Law, personal injury lawyer. I tell you, Leidendorf Law has been a part of this show, a major part of this show, for 20 years. Thank you so much, Leidendorf Law, for what you've done for Steel Horse Thunder and all the riders.
I think you better hurry up and get on that bike. I hear them all starting out.
Okay, I'm going. I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready.
Be safe on this ride.
Thank you.
How do you feel about doing this ride today?
I'm just happy to be here in honor of Scott's memory.
Were you a friend?
I'm a friend of his daughter.
Okay.
So I grew up with him, along with her.
Well, be safe today.
Thank you.
All right, Chris, man, I saw you pull up on this bike. This is, I couldn't help but to think of Pulp Fiction about, it's not a bike, it's a chopper. It's a chopper, and this is a chopper. I mean, how difficult is that to ride?
Takes a city block to turn it.
I was going to say, I bet you love parking lots like this where you come down one side of the building, you go loop around and go out the other.
Yes. Highway, it's a Cadillac.
Is that right?
Turning it takes a city block to turn it.
So what exactly are we looking at here?
You're looking at a 2000 Deuce. It's got a Mondo Denver chopper front end on it. It's frame's been cut down in Tennessee. I bought it off a 72-year-old man that put 232,000 miles on this bike.
Wow.
It has seen all four corners of the United States. Him and his wife traveled non-stop on this bike. He was the original owner.
Wow.
He built the bike, and after he passed away, it took me about 8 months with the family to get it in my possession.
Wow.
It absolutely rides like a dream.
It is absolutely beautiful, and I say this as a compliment. It's not overdone. So many times you'll see a nice bike and it's just so overdone, whereas this bike here, man, it's as beautiful as it is, it's kind of kept almost as a minimalist, and there's something about it that, I mean, it caught my eye immediately.
It's clean.
Yeah.
He was very particular about his bikes. He was one of the original easy riders, I called him. He rode the iron butt on it, and he traveled. Matter of fact, he got stuck down Florida in a hurricane, and he had a cone breather on it and started sucking water. So him and his wife stopped at Dollar General and got a sand bucket, stuck it right over it, taped it on, and just kept going.
Yeah.
He used to have all his parts tied duct tape on the back seat.
Is that right?
Yep. He broke a throttle cable one time. He'd reach down there and grab it and rode it home with grabbing his throttle cable. He was one heck of a man. I tell you, we miss the guy, we love the guy, and I ride it for him. It's got a story behind the bike.
Yeah.
I haven't changed anything except for just add a few pieces of chrome. That's it. And I don't want to change anything on the bike.
Yeah. No, it's beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. I just, like I said, caught my eye, so I had to talk to you about this. And I know you're here for the ride today, and obviously with your last name, I know you're obviously related.
Yeah, cousin. I was a cousin.
Okay.
I'm here with the other cousin. We tried to get his bike going last night, and we just couldn't get it going, so he's going to car ride it. And yeah, it's a tough one on the family, but we're all still going.
Hey, don't forget, May is Motorcycle Awareness Month. I want to remind all motorcyclists, we're wanting attention. Make it good attention. Don't ride like an idiot, okay? Let's be smart with the way we're riding. It's Motorcycle Awareness Month. A lot of people put a lot of legislation into all this. Let's make it worth our while.
Hey, I know you don't want to be on camera, but hey.
Hi.
You got to get your stuff in your mouth before you get on the bike, right?
I got a sore throat. So.
Okay. I'm not going to get so close. Well, you can be safe on this ride. What brought you out to this ride today? I saw you back there registering everybody.
So Scott Lynch was a member of our post, and he was a really good friend. He was a great guy. He had great vision for our post, and unfortunately that was cut short. So we're just trying to continue to honor his vision of what we want our post to be.
Well, we're so glad that you're out here in his honor, and it's going to be a good ride today. Be
Thanks.
safe.
All right, we will.
Hey, big shout out to Crambo's out in Greencastle. Man, if you're looking for paint work, mechanical work, or accessories, they have everything you need out in Greencastle. It's Crambo's. You know what they say, they'll get you noticed.
Yes.
Okay, can you tell me a little bit about him?
Yeah, Scott was the District 11 director of the American Legion Riders as well. He was an insurance salesperson, owned his own insurance business, Air Force veteran, great friend. Yeah.
Okay. And so this ride here, I understand that the benefits from this ride are going to the scholarship fund?
Yeah, American Legion Legacy Scholarship Fund.
Okay. All right. So now this just happened a year ago. So I mean, this is all very fresh, and it's a lot of work to do that quick.
Yes, it sure is. Happened a year ago following a fun ride that our post had, and a very tragic event, but we've worked together as a family to unify and get this ride together. Yeah.
I think that's the part that a lot of people miss out on is when they see a group of bikes like this. I mean, it's a brotherhood. It is, everybody is brothers and sisters. It really is. It's such a tight-knit community, and it takes that to get through a tragedy like what you guys are getting through right now.
It sure does, and it just takes all of us to be there to support each other, ride together, and do what we love.
So, Scott, was you really serious that it's World Naked Gardening Day today?
Oh, yes, it is.
Still Horse is brought to you by Leidendorf Law with over 60 years experience in motorcycle and automotive injury cases.